welcome to KMR. Welcome to Twitch Monster 27 and 105 The Drive for the YouTube side running of the Truck Series at Talladega. Yes, sir. We are getting ready to run this Talladega race. I have with me alongside me today, Dale Jr.
Hey, what's up, guys on Twitch? How you guys doing
Dale.
tonight? How you guys doing?
All right. As usual, check out all information dealing with the league. Twitch Monster 27 right here. Feel free to leave any comments in the chat because the chat is up. Also, remember that anything you want to check out dealing with KMR, check out the official website of KMR, www.thegamingriff.com. There you can check out not only the Truck Series, but also the X Series and Cup Series. If you are interested in joining KMR, please message me, Sam Cook, 2728785, for an opportunity to be put on the list for next season. That's right, there is a list for next season. So we look forward to that. All right, so here we go, Dale. It's Talladega racing, man. Everyone looks forward to this. We all do it. We all look forward to this moment. Dale, what do you think is going to happen in this Truck Series race?
From talking with some of the drivers earlier in the party, there's a lot of anticipation of a fuel mileage race. They were trying to come up with pit strategies and stuff like that, and they were like, nah, just toss them out because it's going to be a pack racing. It's going to come down to fuel mileage. It may even come down to a photo finish. And if it comes down to a photo finish, the guy and everything that's at Daytona should be at Talladega with that camera because he's famous.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's going to come down. You know what? If it was earlier on in the season, I would say, yeah, definitely we could have a little fuel mileage race. No, I don't think so. I think this is going to be a huge, huge race, even with just the 10 drivers, because of the fact that it's going to be a situation where chase implications are going to start getting in the head of these drivers. These drivers are going to want to go get it and go get it in a hurry. And what is that going to mean? That's just going to mean more wrecks. That's just going to mean more side-by-side racing. That's just going to mean that there's a big possibility that one of these chasers, whether it's Wes, really doesn't matter for Wes, he's into the next round automatically. But what about the drivers that are not locked in? What about Foreign? What about Woozy? What about Wool? What about Pennzoil? What about Wool Tortoise really needs it? What about Terrier? These drivers in here cannot afford a slip up. They can't afford to DNF at a track where DNFs are not only a possibility, but a realism at these restrictor plate races.
The thing that they're going to have to realize or see is if that truck does get backwards and stuff, we're going to be watching for 4 tires getting off the ground because it can happen here, especially when the big one happens. And you notice I said the big one and stuff because it might happen multiple times and stuff depending on how many drivers are in the first one. I do have a question to ask you though, Cookie and stuff. How close is the point race in the Truck Series right now, coming down to this track?
Well, that's a good question, and I have an answer for you. And for all those tuning in, of course, the answer is on the official website, thegamingriff.com. You click for the trucks section, you scroll down to standings. But right now in the chase, it's a 10-point gap between second and third. Woozy's fourth with 35. Pennzoil is fifth with 20. Wool Tortoise had the tragic DNF last week at Canadian Tire, and he ends up with just 6 points. So when you look at it, Wool Tortoise is in a must-win. This is a must-win situation. Pennzoil really is in a must-win himself. He's about 20 points out of third, but realistically speaking, there's only one more race after this one. He's in a must-win situation. As far as the points are concerned, though, Woozy is right there on really the cut line on if Wesley can win another, or if we have a winner here at Talladega and then a winner next week that's the same winner, or if we have a driver outside of the chase that wins a race. So many possibilities. Woozy's kind of at that cut line where he can have a good race and whatnot, and then turn that into a possibility of moving forward if everything plays out in his favor. But things have to play out in his favor in order for him to advance. So there's a lot of question marks here. We also have one of our hot seat drivers present going to get a chance to run. Zach Attack getting a chance to run. Dale Jr. fan had something come up. He was in the lobby. He was scheduled to run. Dale Jr. fan had something come up. So now he is ineligible, or rather he forfeits his eligibility to run and will more than likely fall into the hot seat position next week in favor of Zach if Zach can have a good run. So that's what we're looking at like right now, Dale.
That makes it interesting. Hold on,
And
just
we are
my phone's
waiting.
ringing.
All right, we're okay. We're awaiting our invite into the lobby here. They're qualifying right now. We appreciate the 100% attendance we have had all season long in the Truck Series. It's been an awesome, awesome season. Everyone, tell you just how exciting this league is. Everyone in time for the league is already loaded in. They're sitting waiting on me to come in so they can start the race. That's just how much these guys are anticipating the run that they are going to have and everything. We're at Talladega this week. Everyone is looking forward to the X Series. I'm pretty sure the guys in the X Series are already up practicing, getting ready for this race. And, of course, guys, Cup Series tomorrow. Still no broadcaster yet. We're working on that, but hopefully we'll have a broadcaster full-time for the remainder of the Cup Series, especially as Talladega for the Cup Series will be the last race of the regular season.
Just to give you a heads up, that was my daughter. I gotta go get her and stuff. I'll be right back. I will be back in time for the X Series.
All right, Dale. Well, we appreciate you anyway, man.
Yep, I'll be back as soon as I can. I'll let you know.
All right. When life calls, you have to answer. That is for sure. We want to thank our viewer out there for being here and everything. Of course, the chat is open. We're expecting more viewers here for our Truck Series race. We are awaiting the running here, so let's take you through what we can expect here real quick as we await the end of qualifying here. We're in our Truck Series for the X Series, and there we go. We're going to run through some numbers so far as there we go. I think we're set to come in. There's our invite. We're going to load on in there. We're at Talladega. And as we get loaded in, let's see if we can find out who our poll winner is. Our poll winner is somebody didn't. Yeah, there we go. Okay, our poll sitter is. I'm sorry for the delay. Our poll sitter is Foreign Whip. This is huge in the 54. He's also our in-race reporter in the 54. So let's go ahead and get you loaded in here to that. Here we go. We're loading into race number 2 of the Truck Series Chase. Second race of the round. There are only 3 races in the first round and 3 races in the last round. So things are going to be tight out there on the racetrack. I'm here to bring it to you again. My name is Sam Cook. Uniquely, as we load in here, this series schedule is chosen by the drivers. So our drivers will have the opportunity to choose next season's schedule. It will be chosen by the Cup Series, and there will be a trickle-down effect. So there will be some alterations based on these series or what they run. For example, not too many Pocono races ran by the Truck Series. As we are away, here we go, green flag. Already away, and there is the 54, Foreign leading the way. Foreign whip in first place. Looks like the 72 of Wes is in second. That's correct. And then in third, the 99. So your big three in the top three. And look at Terrier and those sporting those bright colors right there. It looks like the 27 of Wolfpack stringing together some good runs here as he tries to build it. And you see the 09 go up top the racetrack. That's going to be huge here. Now he comes back down to the bottom, and there you go. Plenty of laps here. So there you're going to see the bottom on the line on the bottom start to form. The 17 of Zach made it in. We have a full field of 10 trucks here as you see the 09 losing his positions here, but he's got to be aggressive. Got to be aggressive. It takes a while for these trucks to get up to speed, but you're looking at this battle here. And there you see Beloved kind of further back on pace. And you know what I'm thinking? He's saying, I don't want my truck to get torn up early. Side-by-side racing. There's the 72, the 99, the 09. Look how many trucks are on the high side. The 72 is your race leader right now, but we know Talladega is full of lead changes, and we can expect that. Here is the 72 trying to secure that. Ooh, Josh back and forth trying to hold his line there. The 72 jumps back down in front. New leader, Wesley, looking to take over and dominate the postseason. He won last week at Canadian Tire, and he's looking to go back-to-back wins by winning here at Talladega. Josh has moved up in that 83. He's up to third. And how about the 4 of Woozy getting shuffled up, but he was in fourth place there. He needs a huge run. Terrier also in position there. Remember, no passes below the double yellow, and that's why you see those trucks hugging that double yellow. Essentially, a wall on the inside and a wall on the outside. So doing a good job holding that line. And we are going to see more side-by-side racing, I'm sure. We're going to see our fair share of wrecks. Right now, the 54 pushing the 72. I'm not sure he's going to like that all that much as we are counting our laps down. But right now is not the time to make too many huge moves. He got you. You run your race. Hang on to the end. Try to out-strategize and possibly be there at the end because you know there's going to be a big one. Beloved way off the pace so far. There's the 54, the 83 of Josh. Now, Josh could be the key here. Josh could be that steal, that guy that's a steal that is going to make the difference here. He's riding along in third place right now. He is not in the chase. However, he's sitting 8th place behind Beloved, who's sitting in 7th. But if he can steal a win, this changes the point situation completely for that top 3 or 4 that's there in the point standings that is in the chase trying to run. As Josh moves up, gets shuffled up a bit, he's going to move back in line, loses one position to a part of that big 3, Pennzoil, who desperately needs a good run. Let's go on board with Josh right now. Off the hood, this is what he sees right now. He sees that 99, he's got being pushed behind him, and it's so hard sometimes to keep that truck steady as we see them going back and forth. We're on lap 5 out of 24 so far. Thank you very much, Speedy, for keeping us intact with the lap counting here. We're going to need that as we go through the race, and you see on board Josh. He could be a steal. Let's see how Zach Attack is doing as we got cars way back here. Look at Wool Tortoise. He is way off the pace. I don't know whether he pitted or what the situation was for Wool. Back up front. This 4-car tandem has broken away, guys. I think we had, oh yeah, we got a lot of drivers coming down pit road. That's what happened. There is Zach Attack. He's down pit road. He was a part of this second pack here that was running, and they're going to take a quick pit stop so you can see how quick tires and fuel is falling off here. Back up front in this front pack here. When are they going to pit? Seeing this, the 72, the 54, the 99, the big 3. Where are they in points? Wesley in first, Foreign Whip in second, Pennzoil in 5th place in the points. And then they're carrying Josh along again. Here they come down pit road. Flying down pit road. Oh, 72 gets the worst end of that. Big wreck coming in. Huge wreck. Now, that did not bring out the caution this time, but that is interesting. How much time did this pack lose having that happen now? How does that change the strategy? Because here is Zach. There's the 4. Up ahead looks like Terrier. So how huge was that? We'll see. Can the drivers that just pitted get out of pit road before this pack gets there? We're going to ride along with Zach, and we're going to see. And a big mistake by Woozy. Woozy has got to stay tucked in. Here they go. There's that pack that pitted. And see, this is why Woozy needs to stay tucked in line so this line can get full speed here. Because now that group that came out, they came out and they are way ahead. There is the 72 who lost his most speed. Now, can they get something going? Can this pack stay in line long enough? And the answer is no. But that front pack is missing a key player in Wes. Huge player. No longer a player for the game. Let's get you out to the lead now. There's Wes. There's Wool still way off of pace. I think he pitted way early. There's Woozy. And he's heading this second pack. And it looks like Foreign Whip holding on to the first pack. And here they come. Woozy looks like he's holding a really good line. They are reeling in pack number 1. So we're going to possibly see more side-by-side action before this race is over. Yes, there they go. They're closing that gap like crazy. 3-3. Now what does this group do? Are they going to file in line or are they going to go high? Woozy tucks in behind the 83. So now nope, they go high. Nope, Josh goes high. 3 wide, no. Ooh, that was close. I was about to say, oh no, 3 wide, no. But no, they hang on to it and they leave Josh out to dry. Josh is gonna go to the back of this pack and now 2 packs ends up being 1 pack. You see the 09, a little bit of trouble. He gets pushed out by the 4. Now the 09 is gonna file to the back here. He is a chaser. The 54 Foreign Whip is in first place. Can he get the monkey off the back? He has not been to victory lane at all in either the Trucks or X Series. His chase run would be solidified. This run would be magnified. His series season being exemplified by a win at this race. He is our in-race reporter. Woozy's gonna make it a side-by-side battle. Where's Josh gonna go? Not with Woozy. I think he's like, no, you got me once, you're not getting me again. And there you see Wesley. Now Wesley's got to rely on the 27 of Wolfpack to get him back to this pack. We're on lap 10 of 24. So the laps are counting down. Now we saw roughly around lap 6 or 7, these guys pit. So you have to imagine pit stops are gonna happen again. Take you back up here to the lead pack. Oh! 99, get out of here. Get that weak truck out of here. Pushes him out of line. Here comes Woozy side by side again. And I think he's just testing the waters because he's got nothing going for him. Josh is too far back, so he's gonna have to pull Josh to him, get that 3-car truck tandem going again, and then get back up to the front. Foreign Whip, our leader. On board, the Whip, leading these guys around this 2-mile super speedway, almost 3-mile super speedway, Talladega. You know, they only install gas pedals at Talladega. Gas on the right, gas on the left, just gas. No brakes. Brakes are overrated here. Oh, we got a pass for the lead. We got a pass for the lead. Oh, no. Here comes Pennzoil. Foreign Whip couldn't block in time. Pennzoil around the high side, and he's got Zach Attack helping him. The 99 to the lead. Now, can he sustain that? In the meantime, they have broken away from pack number 2 that couldn't sustain itself. Foreign's going to go from the lead back down to 3rd place. new leader, 99. And this is huge. Between Pennzoil and Foreign, Pennzoil actually needs to win more because right now in points, he is hurting. He needs to have the opportunity to get in there. Foreign did not like the fact that he got passed like that. He's going to shuffle the 17 up a bit. Now he's going to take second place back, or at least try to in the meantime. Way back, Terrier by himself. These guys back here, they're going to have to get back together so that they can make a run at this lead pack. Because if not, they're not going to have a shot. Oh, we got a spin! Spin and a wreck! 54 round! And that undoubtedly is going to bring out our caution. 17 just turned him. Oh, and we got guys going to pit road. No caution yet. 54 is around. That probably should have been a caution simply for endangerment there. But around went the leader. There's Zach. So no caution was called there. 14 to 24. We're right at 10 to go. Pit stops ensuing. But I have to say that should have been a caution. And I think that if even though it was a spin, a single car spin, if you talk about the endangerment factor, he could have took out one or two more trucks. There's the 17 down, and now the field comes down pit road. The entire field down pit road this time. There's Wolfpack. I think he ran out of fuel. There's the 99, who is the race leader, down pit road. There's Beloved. And who is that with Beloved? I believe, I don't know who that is, but there's the 54 now. He's leaving. So let's see if we can find out who the leader is. I know Foreign not pleased with that at all. I wouldn't be either. Let's figure out who our race leader is. There's Terrier, nice truck, keeping it clean. And that's the problem. It's a little bit too clean. Terrier, it's the chase. You got to go for it, man. Terrier gaining those spots back. We'll figure out who our leader is here in a second. There's Josh exiting pit road, going all the way around the bottom of the racetrack until he gets to the back straightaway. Pennzoil right now is our race leader. Let's see where he is lining up at. He's up there with Wes. Look at that. How did Wes manage to get himself back up there with Pennzoil? I don't know, but Pennzoil is your race leader. Wes, now the problem is these two are alone. So here's the problem, or here's what you have to do now. If you're back here, if you're Foreign Whip, if you're any of these guys, you've got to say, hey, back up to me. Let's get the line back for them. It's only two drivers up there. They're not going to be able to pull away, and we saw what that effect is. There's a lot of good drafters here in the Truck Series. 17 to 24. You don't have time. You've got to get back up there, or Pennzoil's going to win this race. So let's get you back down in the pack. There's Foreign Whip. He's by himself. He is going to have to back up to somebody. He's going to have to back up to somebody. There's Terrier. Terrier. He's got to back up to the truck behind him. I believe that's the 17. He's got to back up to the 17 and then form a draft. There's the 83. Where's the 83? He's right there. He's in vision of these guys. He's got to get on that radio. He's got to say, hey, back up to me, guys, so we can get a run going before the end of this race. There's Woozy. He's right there on Josh. He's got to say, hey, back up to me so we can get a run going, or else these guys are, Beloved's race is done. He needs a caution. But the rest of these guys, he's got to do it. There is Wes. Hug to the leader. How he got back up to second, I still don't know. But he's pulled a Houdini out here, got himself back up to second. There is Zach in the 09. Exactly what they needed to do is what they are doing, but they need one, maybe two more trucks, and then they've got to book it. No matter what happens, they've got to book it, because if not, they're not going to catch these guys. And the 99 definitely needs this. He definitely needs this run. The crowd in favor of the 99. I think they're in favor of anybody that circles around this racetrack because it's NASCAR Heat 4. We thank all our 4 drivers or 4 viewers, 5 up now, 5 viewers here for joining us here today for Talladega Racing. This is the Truck Series. This is chase race number 2 here at Talladega. Right now, the 99 of Pennzoil is your race leader. The 72 of West got in trouble earlier. He is sitting second place already with a win in this round of the chase. He is locked in to round number 2. Pennzoil, if he wins this race, will be locked in to round number 2 and will put pressure on Foreign, Terrier, Woozy, and Wool to make something happen. Next race after this is we're at 19 of 24, coming down close to no more cautions. The next race after this will be at Michigan for the Truck Series. Final race of this round. And before our first round of eliminations, and then Atlanta. So something to look forward to. Pennzoil doing such a good job. Let's check through the field. There's the 54 Foreign Whip. Disappointing outcome for sure. I believe he's sitting third place right now, though, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to work out. There's Terrier in the 09. He's all alone. So I'm assuming pit stops was the reason why, because he did have someone working with him. But pit strategy, Dale Jr. called it. It's going to come down to that as these two, I was about to say 72 had trouble again as these two fly down pit road. I'm assuming fuel only. Let's pay close attention to the call here. There's a 4 of Woozy. He's leaving. Woozy Emu sitting third place, fourth place in points right now. Needs a good points day. Fuel only, let's see. No, right side tires. I believe he got right side tires, boys. And he leaves. How did his counterpart, his drafted partner do? Not so good. 4 tires and gas for his partner. Pennzoil is going to come out way ahead. And this is bad. This is actually very bad news because if any of these other guys get clumped together and get a draft going with the 99 just by himself, he is a cooked goose. There's Foreign Whip. He just passed the 72 of West. And he has trouble again. And this is going to bring out a caution. This has to bring out a caution. I don't know whether his controller died. I don't know what happened. Now he gets it going again. What happened here? Any caution on the racetrack? There's the 72. There's the 17. 27 exits pit road. There is a caution. Caution on the racetrack. This is huge. This is humongous. This is a humongous situation right here. This is absolutely huge. This is colossal. Because now the field is back and there are very few laps, and now everyone gets a chance to pit and have 4 tires and fresh fuel. This is colossal. We'll have our first driver 1 lap down is going to get his lap back. So this is huge. You saw the 54 endanger the field there, came down in front of the trucks, and the endangerment rule is so sensitive here at Talladega because suppose Foreign doesn't call the caution, suppose the caution doesn't come out, but he's in the middle of the racetrack, straddling the racetrack, 20 of 24. Somebody's going to hit him in DNF. It's going to be the end of the discussion. That's just going to be it. That's what's going to happen. So, this is colossal. This is colossal here. Whoo! Here we go. Of course, what this also means is that the 54 Foreign is going to start in the back. He's going to start in the back of the pack here. And he's going to be in the back. Now, of course, Foreign Whip does not have a means of communication, so we're not going to be able to get any in-race report from him. But what we will do is we'll talk about him just a little bit. Dale,
I'm back.
Dale, we're headed to almost 2 to go here at Dega. We had a big wreck. The 54 spun down in front of some drivers, endangered them. The caution was called. Pit road is open this time by. Let's see who our takers are. It's been an awesome show. We've had 3 lead changes. The 99, the 72, the 54, the big 3 have all had lead changes here. You see the 82 duck in, duck out. Everybody else is coming to pit road. Huge for Beloved to stay out here. Beloved has a shot to win this race, and I'm telling you something, Beloved has not been to victory lane this season. He would love to go to victory lane in this race.
You got me an invite quick.
Uh-oh, yeah.
I do
so Dale, while
apologize.
you get loaded in here, that's fine, man. You're good. I'm surprised, but happy you were able to catch the tail end of this race. It is going to be a wild race. This is going to be a wild race. Now, for you viewers out there, especially ones that saw the wreck with the 54, yeah, I know some might question, was this a legal wreck? Did he wreck himself? Well, even if you do, let's say you wreck yourself, you bring out the caution. You're starting at the tail end of the field. This does not necessarily benefit Foreign. You think about the spot Foreign Whip was in. He could have gained a few positions, got a top 3 finish, be the first one in line in case someone wins this race that is not in the chase, and he can advance on points. Now he's in the back of the field. He has to have a good finish. That's it. He does not have a good finish. His run, especially with Terrier doing as good as he has been doing this race, his run could be in danger. But have no fear. 2-lap shootout, guys. When we go green, anybody can win this race. It is still anybody's race. Dale, you're in here?
Yes, I am.
Bro, it's about to get real. It's about to get real. Thank all 6 of our viewers for joining us. You popped in at just the right time. I'm sitting here telling you. You came at just the right time. No,
I've got my camera on
more
Pennzoil, and I'm
caution.
going to watch the lead pack here. I'm going to watch the lead pack with Pennzoil, and I'm going to go on board with them on the back view truck just to see what's going on.
Guys, we go green. No more caution. Whatever happens, happens. That's how we
Green
do it here at
flag is in the
KMR.
air. We got a restart and a rag. Oh! They were almost
KMR
before they come
restarts
back.
at the line. KMR restarts at the line.
I thought it was in the triangle.
Green flag is in the air. Here we go. 2-lap shootout.
The 72 pulls in front of Pennzoil. He gets down in front. But the
He
54
sure does. And the
thinks he's got power
54
on the
takes a
outside.
huge jump on the top side. What a run for the 54. He did exactly what he had to do to get back up there. And your big 3 is in first, second, and third.
Here comes Pennzoil to the bottom, neck and neck with the 54.
Someone's got to jump up there and help that group up top, or else it's not going to work. In the meantime, West, is he going to get shuffled out? No, he's doing a good job blocking. The 99 is hungry. He is hungry. Look at Josh on the high side. We saw him out there one time before trying to make it work. Nobody's running the high side right now. Everybody's stuck there on the bottom. Look at the 09 of Terrier. Terrier moves up to 3rd place. This is huge for him. Terrier's still in the mix, pushing hard, looking for his first win of his career in KMR.
To go. They're coming to the
White flag. Brought to you by KMR. West doing an excellent job holding it down. The 99 is going to have to make a move soon. It's going to get dicey here, folks. Hold on. Down the back straight away. West doing an excellent job blocking. There you're going to start to see a double line for him as the 54 is going to try to make a move on the high side. 27's got to be there. He's not there. 3 wide almost. 2 wide. 54 makes contact with the 4. Woo,
They're
he
coming
moves up
into
the spot.
3 and
This is
4.
huge.
They're still
Coming
coming
in
into
for-
3 and 4.
You got to do something. It's now or never. This now or never. You got to do something. Pennzoil doing everything he can. West going 2 for 2.
Oh, God.
Question mark.
No.
Here comes the 09. Look at the 09 of Terrier move up to second. West. gonna win 2 for 2. 09 in second. I don't know for the life of me who finished third. I'm not even gonna guess.
Pennzoil did edge out to 27.
He did? Okay, Pennzoil third then. What a run. West goes back to back. Back to back wins. And now this pulls the points situation that much closer. And it means that much more. Woo! Congratulations to the driver of the 72. But Dale, did you see Terrier make that final push there at the end to try to get himself in as they all plow in there? As we
that was pretty cool at the end. They all just wrecked turn 3. I was thinking that from what I saw, I was looking back at Pennzoil's front bumper. I may have seen
fastest lap. Woozy Emu in the 4.
I may have seen a yellow line infraction. I could be wrong. By the 27, which would automatically give Pennzoil the third place finish.
I don't know. We'll have to look back at that. As of right now, we're awaiting our running order, brought to you by Beloved. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get you set up. We're going to bring you into our post-race show, Dale. I'll let you take the middle guy. I'm going to take the 99. If it all checks out that the 99 was our race winner, or our third place finisher, we're going to check out 99. There is our results here, I'm sure. And so, yes, sir, here are our results. Our results. Those are the qualifying results. We're waiting for the race results here.
There's a difference.
Yeah, big difference. I was about to say, oh my God. Never mind. This is huge, though. Huge race by the 99. I'm going to go ahead and invite him in here. And see if we can't get some words with the driver of the 99. And we'll figure out if indeed he finished where it says he finished. And guys, don't go away, because at 8 o'clock EST, we're going to have the running of the X Series right here at Talladega. Will the X Series go to the chase, or will we have one more regular season race at Michigan? We bring in the 99, driver of the 99, Pennzoil. Pennzoil, welcome to the broadcast booth, man. You finished third? Question mark. Be sure to include your audio. Yep. All right, man. Woo, take us through that last lap, man, because you took us to the green flag on that restart, and then some kind of way that 72 got down in front of you, man. Just describe what happened.
I could have sworn that the 72 jumped the restart. I went and he got a little head start on the restart. I tried to say something and no one said anything. So, I guess it shows that I tell someone that they jumped the restart and, well, a no call. So, yeah, it really sucks. I could have won it, but, it is what it is.
And have no fear, because we review all footage here to make sure that everything is legal. So you best believe that will be reviewed, especially considering we're in the chase, the seriousness of that. So we will definitely look back at that. Overall, though, you had a really good race. Where did you start in this race, if you don't mind me asking?
I started in 10th.
Okay, so an awesome race for you overall. You have to be pleased with it. The fact that you are where you are in the chase as far as points before this race. You got a bad qualifying. Did you think you were going to be able to get yourself up and win this race, or did you think that it would be harder than what it was?
Yeah, I knew I could get up there to be compete for the win. Just qualifying didn't go as well as I planned. So.
Well, you get out of here with a third place finish, not a DNF. Coming through Talladega, it feels good to be able to say that. So we're going to get you out of here with who you got to thank, man, for this race.
you guys broadcasting, and everyone that raced me clean.
All right. That's the driver of the 99. Thor Sport Ford. He gets out of here third place. He sits fifth in points before this race. That will definitely change. Dale, let's get you the driver of the '09 because he was definitely second in this, and I'm pretty sure he's got something to say about what is going on. We'll let you interview him. Driver number '09, Terrier. Huge run for him.
Terrier Dale Jr. up in the KMR 105 The Drive booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got a copy.
Hey, bud, good last move there coming to the line there on the 99 at Pennzoil. That was a good push there.
Hey, I tried. Tried to see if I had enough momentum to get to the leader, but it didn't work.
Where did you start the race at, if you don't mind me asking?
I started second.
You started second, okay.
Mm.
A lot of adversity going through the mid-pack there through the race. I'm assuming you missed all the contact on that big wreck.
Yeah, I did.
From your advantage and stuff, were you ahead of it or were you in the middle of it?
I was almost in the middle of it. You talking about
who caused it?
That caution? Yeah.
Yes.
I was third. The guy was second that wrecked.
Did he go to your inside or outside?
No, he went. He was up top and he was sliding down, and I went to the apron.
Okay.
It was most likely he was almost in my harm's way. That's why they called it.
On your vantage point, coming to the restart with 2 to go, what happened on that? Out of your own words.
Somebody didn't go. I think the 99 didn't get a good start. That's what I think happened.
Do you think there's a controversy on someone jumping the restart?
No, I don't know about that. It might be. It might be because that was close. I was like,
well, we have officials looking at the replay.
Yeah.
Well, you're through this race and stuff. You made it through Talladega. Who do you have to thank, and what's going on with the next race coming up?
I thank my sponsors, and I thank this league, and I thank I thank the other drivers. That was a good race. That was a crazy race.
All right, we'll let you go. This is the driver of the '09 Terrier finishing second at Talladega. Good job, bud.
See ya.
All right, now we bring in the driver of the 72, and I apologize for not having, with custom numbers, you can't really, I just get as close as I can, You gotta bring, so just bear with me, guys. I get as close as I can with it. Let's bring in Terrier, driver of the 99, the 72. Driver of the number 72, Ford. West, man. Back-to-back dubs.
Second time this season.
Take us through that race, man. How was that race for you?
At the beginning, first pit stops, Foreign decided he wanted to ride my bumper in the pit stops, so I don't like that too much. But we came back towards the end, and on the final restart, he took 2. I timed it perfectly, and he didn't get a good restart because I had 4 fresh.
Yeah, definitely, and he wasn't too pleased about that. Now, coming to that those last couple laps, okay, were you worried that someone was going to get a run on that top side? Because early in the race, before the first pit stop, we saw the low line and the high line working. We saw side by side action. Did you anticipate that coming up, or did you just think everyone's going to try to move you off that bottom?
I think they were going to try and do both, but Terrier wasn't letting Pennzoil kind of go back a little bit to get a run off of 4, so if Terrier would have gone with him, he would have backed up and they would have got a run on me coming out of 4, and they would have probably beat me.
Yeah, so just that, it's Crazy coming to the line. Okay, back-to-back wins now.
Mhm.
You know confidently you're in the chase. But what this also does is this puts who makes it in
Yeah.
pretty much in your hands.
Mhm.
So how confident are you coming to the final round, knowing what the last 3 races are going to be? How confident are you that you're going to be able to win the championship?
I feel real confident. I've been practicing at the final 3 tracks for a while now, so I got everything down. We'll just have to see at Michigan if someone can get locked in or come from behind.
We'll definitely have to pay attention to that, man. We're going to get you out of here with who you got to thank.
Got to thank Cookie doing all this for me, accepting me in the league, and I'd like to thank Speedy for having an excellent career. Obviously, he's retiring. I kind of ran a bad tribute scheme, but it's still a tribute scheme to him. And thanks for the pit crew holding up a good car, good pit stops.
Well, hey, man, brother, we appreciate you. Appreciate you running up here, man. It's been awesome watching you. Back-to-back wins for the driver of the number 72 NOS Motorsports Ford. All right, Dale, we witnessed a great one. Thank you, Dale, for being up here. You got to get yourself ready for the X Series. X Series running tonight, 8 p.m. EST. Stay tuned for that. It'll be right here at Talladega. It'll be right here on Twitch Monster 27 and on 105 The Drive on the YouTube side. We want to thank all our 6 viewers. Come back and join us because we're going to be Talladega racing once again in a bigger field this time. So should be a lot more interesting than the X Series. Now remember, keep in mind next week in real life, the Xfinity Series, the Truck Series, the Cup Series, Daytona 500 racing. I will be watching that. I don't know what you guys are going to be doing, but I'm going to be watching that. So there will not be KMR next week. So keep that in mind. It'll be the week after we will resume with Michigan.
Yes,
It's been
we
Sam
finally
Cook.
get a 500 off. Yes, woo!
It's Sam Cook and KMR signing out.
I'm sorry to cut you